Clown in a Cornfield is essentially the movie you'd expect it to be. Now, it could have been schlocky, it could have been over the top and just ridiculous, but it takes itself seriously. All right, it's about a father and daughter who are grieving, and the father decides to take his daughter from the big city to a small Midwestern town. And when they get there, the daughter feels like the town's frozen in time, in the past. And then she realizes the adults don't treat kids equally. They kind of hate kids. And when she tells her father all of this, he kind of laughs it off and thinks she's just being a teenager, blowing things out of proportion. And then she uncovers a deep, dark secret that goes back generations upon generations. And she has to find a way to stop this town from doing something that will change her life in a big bad way. And she ends up running in and joining a group of kids who are the town's misfits. Everyone in the town hates them for one reason or another. Now, we know what it is, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But there's one person in particular who hates the kids the most. The town's mascot, Friendo the Clown. Oh man, this clown is devious. He's brutal, intense, and just kills these kids in the most goriest and realistic and crazy and out-of-this-world ways. And I love that. Now, I will say, I didn't really care for the first act very much. It was slow. It felt a little underwritten. But once the town shows its true colors and the clown comes out of the cornfield, that's when the story really picks up and the madness truly ensues. And there's a lot of twists and turns I didn't expect in this movie. And there's some social political commentary happening that I never would expect in a movie like this. Now, the thing I went into this movie expecting was a really funny, ridiculous B movie, like most people probably. But I expected that because it's written and directed by a man who made a movie called Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. And that movie was just silly, slocky, and crazy. But this wasn't really on par with that. This was different. This was more serious. The cinematography was better. The writing was sharper. You can tell that this director-writer has stepped up his game since his directorial debut. And I really dug it. Was it as great as I wanted it to be? No, but it was still good. Everyone was killing it in the cast. I didn't know anybody really who starred in this movie, except for two day players. You got Kevin Durand, who's always good, and the always hilarious Will Sasso. But the people who I didn't know starring in the movie, the father, the daughter, the other kids, they felt realistic because I didn't know who they were. And they were fantastic performers. Everyone gelled together perfectly. The characters were fully fleshed out. I really dug Clown on the Cornfield, and I think you will too. And if you happen to dig entertainment podcasts, why not check out mine? It's called Movie Toast, News and Reviews, and we're available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.